Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Bailey. Back at it with the Wax Chronicles. My brother has been just carrying the channel, doing the Lord's work out there, buying low dollar singles and showing them to the millions. The one friend that watches our videos. So shouts out to the boy, to the young boy, Tanner. Shouts out to the J Man. I know you're watching a third of all of our videos, so shouts out. Um, Today we're gonna do something kind of different. It's a big day in my life for personal reasons, so really wanted to make a video today. So um, I kind of got a couple ideas here. I want to go through a brief recap of some of my collection. Lately, I've been just kind of digging through some of the old cards since I can't afford any of them anymore. So it's you know going back through your old collection, you find some heaters. So we'll look at a couple of those. Then I'll go through a couple hits from some recent wax busting I've done, and then we'll get into a couple mail day um, type. I got a couple singles here to rip, so we'll take a peek at those as well. We'll start with the old business first, which is just going back through the collection, kind of taking a peek at some different cards from the past. Got the Zinger Prism base. Jeez, my camera's garbage. Someday that won't be the case, but for now, the dudes are just gonna have to suffer. Porzingis, the OG unicorn here. Kind of disappointing for Dallas so far, but who knows? So yeah, a lot of these kind of older cards, just from going through the collection, were prisms and things of rookies that I've forgotten I'd had. With just the boom that's been going on with the basketball card world, it was always nice to kind of go back and look at some of the cards I may have forgotten or never gave credit back in the day when I was busting retail prism, and quite frankly, that was the only thing on the shelf, so I got tired of doing it. Yeah, we got a JoJo Silver Prism here. Guy's having a monster year. Looked like the MVP of the season the first half. Hopefully LeBron can come off the top rope, jack that motherfucker. We got the boy, Zach LaVine here, Prism rookie. I think it's like it's not the base set. I misspoke on the JoJo. It's some subset with that draft, NBA draft 14 kind of watermark on it. Not too sure what the set is, but I just thought these were really sick cards. It's kind of before they got out of control with the different prisms and things. It was just like growing up, we really cared about Topps Chrome and refractors and stuff. So it's kind of cool to see those making to be back in the forefront of the hobby. The new microwave Jamal Murray. This will be a little two-parter here because fucking split out. Got the green prism here. So, pretty sick card. I was I don't know. For some reason, like the 16-17 prism, I don't know what was going on in my life, but I don't have many cards from that year. Like, I kind of keep my whole collection in like a loose chronological order, which is probably psychotic, but when you collect these things for 20 plus years, you kind of lose your sanity. But yeah, I only have like a handful of prism cards from that year, which is kind of crazy because usually that was kind of one of my main purchases I would make every year was retail prism. I got the Jordan to Murray's Pippin, or the Batman to his Robin right here. The top loader's kind of janky, so it makes the card look like, you see those scratches. It makes the card look way worse than the actual condition it's in. Local card shop's been out of top loaders for a while, so I got to get this in a new one. But it's a pretty sick card. Joker's looking like a once in a generation big man with the way he plays. We'll go just another one I found. There's something about like a good glass card that just always, kind of, as you can see there, the Panini Clear Vision. I don't know if they make this product much anymore, but good glass card is a-okay in my book. So it's cool to have Joker. Yeah, not a bad little card. Sorry, I'm really dragging on with these. We'll get into the new business here shortly. Next up, we got the Bubble Icon Tyler Hero. Got the green prism base rookie here. Pretty sick card. This is kind of when Prism was starting to get a little bit out of control, so it was getting pretty hard to find any of it. The 1920 Prism. Just as the prices go up, it just gets harder and harder to justify the cost on some of these unless you're, made of money, which I am by no means made of money. My cat tries to steal the show. Sorry. Get out. All right, and the last old business we got here is one of my favorite players in the league. I was actually hyped like it was a huge pull when I found this in my collection. Got the Sabonis Prism base rookie. I was actually flirting with buying it as a single online off eBay a couple nights before. I was like, whatever, I'll just look through the collection. But again, it goes back to that 16-17 Prism. I don't know what I was doing that year, but I wasn't buying cards, so got to get my priorities straight. Next up, we'll go with 3 cards, just recent pulls that I've had. I've had a really hard time finding anything. The local card shop where I'm at doesn't really stock basketball, so and there's really no retail outlets here as well, so I kind of got to do the best with what I got. I was out of town a few weeks ago. Found some hoops retail. Garrison Matthews, Deadeye Shooter on the Wizards, sticker auto. Just pulled it out of retail hoops. Pretty sick pull considering I haven't been able to buy nearly as much product as I would like. So, I still mark out when I see an auto. I don't care who the player is. I don't know. That always gets me a little hyped. So, this one, shout out to J-Man out there. He this is part of his Christmas present. He got us some of that Prism draft picks. This is kind of the guy everyone's gonna be chasing this year, so obligatory have to kind of show it. But not to mention he's a player that I really wanted to hate, but man, he's fun to watch. Plays the game the right way. Seems like he's a good teammate, hard worker. He's totally flipped my perspective of him in 30 games. I really wanted to hate that guy, but I can't. So nice little LaMelo mojo right there. Here's another pull from that same hoops retail. Found some fat packs. Found some standard retail packs. Got the jersey swap Zion and Ja. Just such a sick card. I mean, I've been watching some of these hoops breaks, and this is honestly one of my favorite cards in the entire set. So to kind of stumble into it in a handful of retail packs, I feel pretty fortunate, pretty lucky. And these are two of the coolest dudes in the league. Just I don't know. To me, this is there's cards that, maybe they don't have the greatest value. Maybe they're this, maybe they're that. But to me, this is an iconic card for my collection. Just two awesome guys that I really respect and really like as players. And then cool gimmick with the insert set. So I love it. Next up, we'll get into the mail day stuff. This one's from bought a couple Markelle Fultz, just kind of low dollar stuff a few weeks ago because I'm trying to build out my PC of him. Prayers up for Killer Kell. Hopefully he comes back from that injury, and he's come back from worse before. So again, this is kind of a crappy top loader. Really makes the card look like it has issues, but I assure you that's not the case. I mean, it's not it wouldn't grade 10 or anything like that, but the top loader really kind of does a number on it. Pretty sick card, just one I've always wanted in the collection. I want to get more Markells, so that's going to be the focus of what I'm going to go into next. We got, like I said, kind of the last order of business we got here. Got a couple singles that I've copped in the last few days. They're starting to show up, so who knows? Might have some more on the way. We'll see. This one I already had in my collection. It's a card so pretty you gotta get it twice. So got the Markelle Elevation rookie. Had a pack pulled one. It wasn't in the best condition. It was kind of almost looked like factory. Some of the edges were in pretty gnarly shape, which it kind of looks like the same on this one. I wonder if that was just an issue with this set. Either way, I love me a Markel card. So there's number one. Rip into this second one here. This is a thick boy. I don't know. This dude must have state secrets in this thing, dude. Holy sh... Oh, wait, never mind. That ain't a card, boys. That ain't a card, boys. We got a mystery item here. What could it be? NFL Blitz 2000? What? With the Krillin sticker? Get the... Okay. All right. Sorry, boys. Had to indulge there. We'll get into the next wax here. I think I got two more singles here. Ooh, make that three. Doubled up on the Markels in this one. Donruss, the rookies. Panini, in their efforts to destroy the hobby, has even made previously known affordable sets like Donruss are now just beyond the reach of us lowly scumbag collectors that, just did this for 20 years and whatever, though. I digress. Next up, we got the Markel rated rookie, blue, yellow, red kind of parallel. I'm not sure if this was a parallel or like, a retail kind of bonus pack. I'm not sure of the, why this one has the border it does, but I just saw it and I have the base set, so I wanted this one as well. Love my boy Markel, so anytime I can add another one to the collection, I'm a happy guy. So, all right, boys, and it looks like I lied. We got another N64 game here, so just trying to keep things fresh on the channel. WCW versus NWO World Tour, maybe one of the greatest games ever invented. So the real stars of the show here. Get my framing right, jeez Louise, boom. But yeah, I thanks for anybody who stuck around and put up with my bullshit for so long. The reason I wanted to make a post today is, this is an important day for me, and one of my favorite things to do when I was a kid was, bust some wax, and then, with my shaky little kid hands, oh, Mom, come look at this sick card I pulled. And, she didn't really know many of the players. I mean, she knew her favorites and things, but she saw how excited some of these cards made me, and it even got to the point where she was she knew more about the hobby than a woman of her ilk ever should, because me and my brother are just idiots. But it was one of my favorite things to do, was to just share in the successes of the hobby. Not always successes, some of the failures too with her, and she was always there to kind of, be excited when she needed to be, and say, don't get so down if you didn't get the pulls you liked. But yeah, it was one of my favorite childhood memories, and today is a day to kind of commemorate her in my eyes. So I really wanted to show you guys some cards and kind of update you, and kind of, I don't know, hopefully you'll be hearing from me soon.